Hi, beautiful souls. This is Archana here with Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming each and every one of you with all my love and all my heart. It is truly a blessing to be here to serve as a guiding light to help you to awaken more of your own soul's wisdom, to help you to gain clarity in your life and help you in emotional stability. I truly do feel very, very blessed to be doing this work, to be in service of light. I wanted to first begin with that. And I was just called in the last few days to bring about a reading for us, to bring about some messages really, to tap into our multi-dimensional being, the multi-dimensionality of us, the higher perspective where we reside, our consciousness that resides in higher realms, the inner planes, the higher dimensions, more than what meets the eye of the third dimension, the fourth, the fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, so many higher dimensions, lighter dimensions, greater expansion of consciousness. All of that resides through our connection within the third eye. The third eye is the third eye chakra, which resides in between your eyebrows, right? It is the chakra, it is the center. It is the center for your intuition. It is the center for seeing, hearing, perception of this reality, perception of realities beyond this reality. So with that, I'm bringing forth a reading for us, and this is a general reading. So if you'd like to know and see where you are in your stage of psychic development or to develop more of these senses, then you can reach out to me. But this is a general reading where I'm going to look at how you can enhance your psychic abilities, a psychic gift that you possess at this time, and something that you can further explore to continue expanding these psychic gifts, and how you can learn to connect more with your intuition. This is not like your standard, like let's have some practices on how to enhance your intuition, how to build your intuition. Yes, people offer that. This is a reading to tap into the energetic space, to the higher dimensions. I've invited your guides, I've invited my guides, I've invited the higher dimensional guides to come through me, to help me to be a channel, to be a clear channel, to bring forth these messages that will be most helpful to you at this stage in your life. So we'll begin with that. Let's first look at how you can enhance your psychic abilities right now. And I'm choosing a message from my Lemurian Star Child Oracle. Lemuria, the ancient Lemurians, great wisdom of the Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminine energy that connects us to the heart space, to the unconscious, to the unseen realm. How can the people enhance their psychic abilities right now? And we got the dolphin baby. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's begin one at a time. And this is from the Atlantis, the land of Atlantis. Great power, great wisdom that was held by the people of Atlantis. How can the people expand their psychic abilities right now? And this is from the Light Seers Tarot. How can the people expand? Thank you. How perfectly in alignment is this message that we got, the moon energy? So let's begin with the first message. Dolphin baby. I'm immediately feeling, if you see that, this is the third eye. Do you see that? The area between the eyebrows, and there is this heart. Okay. A baby. Very free-flowing, very adaptable, lives in the present moment, is connected to the I Am presence. They're very close to the divine source, the divine spark. Okay, without any judgments, without any criticisms. A baby is still exploring the world, is exploring the world through the wonderment, through the eyes, through the senses, and is very open and receptive. So the first part that I'm feeling is to allow whatever experiences that are taking place in your life without judgment, without looking at them as a difficult situation, a negative situation, or a positive. So don't attach any judgment. Look at it from an open, playful perspective. Meaning, if a challenge is coming your way, whether it is in a relationship, whether it is in a job, whether it is a health challenge that you're facing, look at it from an exploratory perspective on what is the situation trying to teach me? What is it that goes beyond than what the ego or the mind is trying to say? Okay, so that's one of the ways in which you enhance and you begin to expand what you already know. Well, we already see that. We already see the restriction. We already know that there is this challenge coming in, or there is a challenge that you're experiencing. You're in a middle of a conflict, okay? So there is a lot of conflict that's around. It's already being seen. Now, what is it that you can do to see beyond the conflict, to rise above and see what is that conflict serving and why is that conflict affecting you the way it is affecting you? To go deeper into the things that are expanding and opening up in your life right now. Okay, so that's why it's talking about the flow. Okay, and also they're saying to be adaptable. So when we are talking about adaptability, and here it's talking about is if something is thrown at you right now, like, a situation comes in, it's a curveball that's been thrown at you. Now, are you going to get all uptight and stressed and, okay, it didn't happen the way I wanted it to happen? To me, this is feeling more like, let's just kind of go with the flow. All right, you know what? We're all trying to hang in this direction. All right, let's go there. Oh, change of plans. Let's go over here. At this point, I feel the ones who are connecting with this reading is that there is an element of control. Okay, you have a strong control where you're wanting to have certain things pan out a certain way, whether it is in a relationship, whether it is in a job, whether it is so these are, I'm feeling expectations. I'm feeling expectations. So you're being asked at this time to release expectations, to release judgments, to release criticism, and be open. And that's how you're expanding two different perspectives, a different perspective of gaining a lot more than what you can already see. And also another message that's coming with the dolphin baby is that they're saying to slow down. When we are in the rush, we are in the rut, like we're in the corporate rut, we're in the 9-to-5 job. I got to go to work and I'm going to get this thing going. We got to get breakfast together and they're the kids, or there's this I need to do. And then that night needs to be done. In this hub-dub, rub-dub of all of life, we miss the basic essence. We miss our reason for being here. Okay, and we're always focused on the goals. We're always focused on what needs to come towards it. What's the next step? What's the next thing? What's the next thing? And we are going into the cyclical pattern, and they're saying, slow down, relax, enjoy the wave, what's coming. Take time out to breathe. Take time out to meditate. Take time out to enjoy. Connect in nature. Go near a body of water. Okay, be playful. So there's this playful energy. And I'm also sensing how you can enhance your psychic abilities right now is also to be very exploratory. So when anything new that comes your way, try to look at it as, wow, that's a new adventure. I'm excited. I'm open. I have no idea what this adventure is going to be. But you know what? I'm open to it. So as you say, yes, I'm open to something new. I'm open to a new way of doing something, trying something out, something new. It's going to help you to open yourself up to differences, to something that's different than what it is. So these are all prep steps for developing your psychic senses. Let's see more. Now this is from Atlantis, and it says crystal skulls, and we got the number 8. Okay, crystal skulls and the number 8. During the Golden Atlantis, 13 life-size quartz skulls were fashioned using technology currently beyond our comprehension. 12 of these were advanced computers into which the leaders of the 12 tribes recorded the history and knowledge of their region. The 13th was a higher frequency amethyst skull. I've got the amethyst crystals here, lots of amethyst here. Was the amethyst skull containing all the information of Atlantis, and it is no longer in the physical form. When humanity raises its vibration, it will rematerialize to assist the energy of Atlantis to return. Now, what is the message in how you can enhance your psychic abilities? It's saying here that your guidance here is that there is a mystery that is ready to unfold. For much is yet unknown. Perhaps new information is to come to you, or old memories that will come, that will surface. Wisdom will surface to your conscious awareness. Meditation is going to help you to facilitate this. Okay? So mystery is waiting to unfold. And from the tarot we drew for how you can develop your psychic gifts is the moon card, which is the divine feminine energy, where things are not always in the full light like the sun. With the moon, there are a lot of fears, there are a lot of shadows. So the way you begin to enhance your psychic abilities is to start to look at, what are you afraid of? What are your fears? Are these fears, what are they grounded in? So traversing the emotional land, traversing the unseen part, going to the depths of the emotions, depth of the unseen. And that's where there are mysteries that reside in your soul are going to surface. The wisdom that already resides in you. Okay? That's going to start to unlock. Okay, as you revisit this, as you allow yourself to be adaptable, you go to a new place. You're guided. You feel like, you know what? I feel like taking a stroll by the beach. You go there, and the water, or there's something about the sand and the way it feels under your feet, and you are very present at that time. It will evoke and invite to your conscious awareness. Some thoughts will begin to occur. Some parts will begin to awaken within you, but which is beyond what you can see from the reasoning mind. So these are some of the ways I feel being playful, being really trying something new, try some new activity, you want to go try painting, sculpting, something creative, something fun, something you've not tried before. It's going to awaken a lot more. And I also feel with the crystal skulls coming up, a connection with crystals. If you're drawn to crystals, you can read about it, you can or intuitively just go in a store and see what colors, what vibration, maybe, a texture of something draws you to that particular stone, particular energy, and then you hold it and you can meditate with these, and that's going to help you to enhance more of your psychic abilities at this time. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, angels. What gorgeous messages. Now let's look at the second one. The second question here is a psychic gift that you have. A psychic gift that the people who are tuning in right now have. What is the psychic gift? Syrian emissary. So I'm definitely drawing to me star seeds. A lot of star seeds. A lot of you are star seeds here. Light workers already. But I've forgotten who you are. I feel like with this energy of the Syrian emissaries, I'm feeling like a psychic gift that you already have is that you're already encoded with higher dimensional energies, okay? I'm sensing that. And I also feel that you have very powerful prophetic dreams. You may not remember them. You may be very visionary in the sense that you're able to visualize things easily. Okay, you're able to sense and feel. And some of you may not just be visualizing the things, you may just get a sense of what's right, what's wrong. Like, I'm going to give a very simple, basic example. Like, okay, we need to plant more trees. We need to do something for the environment. We need to do something for the ecosystem. Some of you may be very drawn to the animals. What is it that we need to do to keep the Mother Gaia in balance? What are some of the ways in which you can recycle or do things where they can be more of, we're creating a harmony with all things that are living here and existing on earth, and it's not just self-centered. How do we all kind of come together? How are we all connected? I feel like that is a gift. Okay, so if you have a gift that you have an innate knowledge about herbs, or you have an innate knowledge about plants, about crystals, about fragrances, about, I don't know, there can be so many things, but these are the ones that are coming to me right now. I'm also seeing music here. Okay, I'm seeing music up here. So I feel like some of you, a lot of you have hidden musical talents in here. And I also feel some of you are, why music is coming really big here. Some of you, just by your energy, people just feel very joyful around you. I'm seeing these hearts, and they feel like butterflies. They feel like when someone comes in and you get so excited and you say, wow, this person's here, I'm so excited. So you have this ability to bring light and joy energy wherever you go. And it doesn't surprise me, because with this dolphin energy, you have a very natural talent. You're very joyful. Whether you've expressed it completely or not, you've got a good sense of humor. You bring laughter wherever you go. And if you haven't been laughing recently, this is a good time to allow and release that sweetness, that innocence, that baby. Okay, the baby, the child within, the dolphin baby is so cute. It's so loving. It's so in the moment. Allow that for that. Okay, so that's another gift. And I'm also feeling that many of you already are, and I'm going to use that word, magicians. Okay, so however that resonates, I don't want to use the word witches or something, but I feel like you're already drawn to these rituals, or these ways that there's something more than meets the eye. Okay, for that connection with the unseen realm, you have that gift. You already have a deep knowing. So claircognizance is a deep knowing. Some of you definitely, I feel with these dreams, is definitely that your dream space is very, very rich. So perhaps what's hidden is your clairvoyant ability to see pictures either in your third eye or in your inner planes, and then you get an instant inner knowing. I'm feeling like many of you just have an inner knowing, and when you enter a space, whether it's at workspace, at home, around friends, you can just intuitively, which you're not recognizing, I'm sharing that with you. I'm feeling it and I'm seeing it. I'm feeling it in my body right now, and I'm seeing it. I can't explain how I'm seeing it. I'm actually literally physically seeing plants, but I'm getting this connection, sacred geometry connection in my inner plane, and that's where the words are coming from. Okay, so if I could tilt the camera and show you, I'm not looking at the card at all, but it's just coming from within. So focusing back on what I was channeling, is what I'm feeling is that your ability to, yes, exactly, go in the inner planes and just intuitively know and get the beat of a situation, and you know how to kind of bring balance. You're mostly, you're not the one, I feel, is the one who's creating conflict. Okay, you probably don't like conflict. Okay, Archana, who does? Well, yeah, there are some people who like all that Riley up time, and that's fine. We're not getting there. We're talking about what is a psychic gift. You have an intuitive knowing on how to connect energetically with a person without even doing something about it. Oh, let me breathe and let you breathe. Look into my eyes and let's look into the crystal balls. Some of you are not even doing any of that. You just go there. You can sense and feel what the other person is sensing and feeling, and you intuitively know what's the next step that you need to do. So that is a psychic gift that you have. You may not even know it because you just brush it aside. Oh, well, of course. Isn't it obvious? Don't you know it? Doesn't A know it? Doesn't B know it? There's nothing unique about me knowing it. Yes, that is a gift. So it's time to hone in on that. We'll see what else is emerging. Let's see what the Atlantis energy comes forth on. What is a psychic gift that the people have who are connecting in this particular time, in this particular reading. Oh, wow. You got the gift of materialization. Materialization. Ability to bring to matter spirit, spiritual energy. So, magi. Did I not say magic? Something with magic? Maybe you had this, how do I say it? What am I feeling with this magic? I feel like anything you can touch, it's like a Midas touch. It can turn to gold. It can turn to brass if you want. It can turn to black stuff if you want. But you have the magician's hand. You have the magician's hand. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I was moving my body around with that. Let me read here what it says. So it says here, materialization. The magi and some specially trained priests were able to manifest items from the spiritual realms. First, they achieved total clarity about what they wanted. Okay? And then they focused on the most intricate details of this vision and were able to hold it in their mind, because everything is made up of energy. They could draw this pure energy of higher dimensions into denser vibration and fashion it into the physical object. This power was used to serve the people. So the message that's coming here from Atlantis for you is manifest your vision. If you choose this card, your guidance is to become totally clear about what you want in your life. Be sure that you really, really want it. When you have this clarity, focus on your vision without a doubt or deviation, and it must manifest. So you have a strong, strong, strong manifesting ability. So look back in your life, those who are connecting right now, look back in your life and look at where accidentally you have manifested things, okay, in your life. You for sure have manifested. Okay, I can sense it and feel it. And perhaps it may not have been the positive things that you manifested, because your power of your mind, the power of your vision, your power of your internal planes is so strong, which I'm not surprised. I already know that you have ascended. You have ascended in other dimensions and planes. Okay, you already have that connection. You're breaking free from that veil of illusion in this life, in this here and now moment. Okay, you have this connection. You have the Syrian connection here. Okay, this is a star connection. So you have the ability to dream the deepest of the dreams and the widest of the dreams. You can cast the widest of the nets. You have the ability to intricately, without putting anything down in paper, you can dream all the objects and the vision. And if you can keep and maintain that focus, it will manifest. You have major manifesting abilities. That is mind-blowing. Wow. Thank you, angels. Wow. Whew. My whole body's getting warm. It's so warm right now. That was a lot of heat. What you also have as an amazing gift that you don't realize is that you have this gift of perseverance, okay? The gift of taking things slow, but going the distance. So you're very persevering, you're very persistent, you're very knowledgeable. Again, this is the pentacles, this is the earth element, materialization. If things have been going slow, understand that your part of your life mission, the part of your learning has been to understand the ability to manifest. What is it that I'm manifesting? Perhaps sometimes some things have been pretty slow in manifesting. They manifested incorrectly, or you focused on the wrong thing and that got manifested, and then you didn't realize that you were a strong manifester. Okay, so you have this gift of, being and look at this, how light this person feels, meaning they're very simple, they're very humble. And that connection to the earth, the connection, I did say animals, right? So some of you, horses, okay? Equestrian is what I'm seeing here. Okay, aquatic animals here. And I did, with all these plants that I'm seeing right now, definitely environment. Some of you have this gift. You've done this before. You've done these things before. Okay, and you do not realize the trail and the work that you have been doing. And that is a gift. It is a gift that you have. The gift of perseverance, the gift of strength, the gift of courage, the gift of going through and allowing yourself to be materialized. That's the word I'm feeling for you. So your biggest message here, that the gift that you have is that of ability to materialize any of your dreams, ability to visualize, ability to see and create the richest of the dreams and make them manifest. Okay, some people can dream and that's where it stays, and some people can manifest but they don't have a great vision. You've got like a huge connect that I'm seeing here. You have the ability to see in the greatest details all the grains, like on this table, every styration of this. You can visualize it. If you can focus your attention on it, you can materialize this. That's the energy that's coming through. Okay, so let's look at the next question. Okay, something that you should further explore. What is it that the people can explore to expand this gift? Blessings. What is it that people can explore? What is it that they can explore at this stage? Cooperation. What is it that people can further explore? Okay, beautiful. Look at that. Look at all the pentacles I'm getting here. I got the 10 of Pentacles, cooperation, and blessings. So let's first start looking at the first one. What is it that you can explore? Look at, again, there's this person who's looking at earth, looking at all the beautiful elements coming together. Okay, all the blessings. Do you see the rainbows? We're seeing the water. I'm seeing greenery. I'm seeing also the flower of life here. I'm seeing even, the sun, the moon, the stars, all of it. So there's a deep connection to all beyond what you can see. So here it is saying start to explore that you are being happy. Exchange of joy without karma or without sacrifice. Okay, meaning that you're not sacrificing joy. You're not sacrificing yourself for just doing the work and taking the burdens on for others. That's one. Explore that part. Second is honoring all of life, which includes you. I have already covered all of this part about all different life forms. So start to explore that. What is it that you're not honoring? Okay, who are the people who really get on your nerves? What are the things that really trigger you? Okay, so those go back into the moon energy. What is it that your great trigger point? Who are the people who bring out, quote unquote, what we call as the worst in you? So they're reflecting the unhealed part. They're reflecting the energy that we need to integrate in ourselves. So start to explore that part. That's when you begin to honor all of life. Okay, you'll honor the dark. You'll honor the people who are being less than. You'll honor even. So in this case, I'm going to say something. You're going to, when I say honor, meaning you're going to recognize and see the predator, okay? The predator and the one who has been already preyed on, okay? So the victim and the predator. You're not going to hold a judgment against one or the other. Okay. When there is a predator, there exists a prey. When there is a prey, there exists a predator. Okay. That is a cycle and a pattern in life. You see that. Okay. That's there in the natural animal kingdom. That's also there in all kingdoms present here. Okay. So you understand the cyclical pattern. You understand the energetic draw and the magnetism of polarities. Okay. We are on earth plane. Everything is going to be presented to us in polarity. Okay, yin to the yang, light to the dark. Okay, sadness relative to happiness. Okay, so all of those, you are now looking at the blessings. Everything is a blessing. How is that? Start to look at everything as a blessing, and it goes back to the first point where I started with. Okay, whatever are the challenges that are coming, where is the silver lining in that? Okay, and then second part is start to explore. I am done with understanding and seeing life through struggle. I'm ready to experience life through joy. I'm going to be spreading love wherever I go. Whether someone gives the love back, it doesn't matter. I am a being of joy. the word joy has come twice over in this particular reading. Dolphin energy is very playful. They're not going to determine whether you are a tree or you are a monster or you are a human or you are that. They are just them. They're being joyful. They're being themselves. And that is the energy. It's time to explore that part. Okay, so exchange of joy without karma. Like, I do this for you, what are you doing for me? We're not exchanging, you're just being you, which is that childlike loving energy. The flower is not going to choose where to give the fragrance. It just gives the fragrance whoever shows up around it. Right? So that is something that you can explore. Again, and look at the message, so synchronistic. It says cooperation. In the Golden Atlantis time, everyone cooperated selflessly for the highest good and for the benefit, and they felt safe and nurtured. People also pooled everything, their products, their gifts, their skills, the work. All was offered with love to the community. All was offered with love to the community. There was no such thing as money because each family took only what was needed, and there was always plenty for everyone, and a sense of abundance prevailed. So the message here is that of perhaps it's time to consider, okay, we're talking about exploration and consideration, is togetherness. So the question is, what is it that you can share today? Is it a knowledge that you have? Is it you may be very good at, let's say, flower arrangements, and perhaps you can show and teach another one how to do that. Or perhaps you're really good by putting things together aesthetically, and you can share that gift with another. Perhaps you have a gift with words, and you can teach another, okay, in a community. So the question for you right now is, what is it that you can share today? It may be your friendship, your time, or something more tangible. So as you're receiving this card, this is guiding you to give away anything you no longer need. And it also suggests that you cooperate with others for the greater good. Be generous-hearted, and your rewards from the universe will be great. Look at that. We're back to the Ten of Pentacles. What is it that you can explore more of? And we got the Ten of Pentacles. Explore about what brings in solidity and commitment to yourself, your family, your extended family, your community at a global level, whatever is your calling, the strength of a togetherness, a coming together, how you can honor and share of your light, share of your vibration, share of your gift, and treat all of this as a blessing. So that's something perhaps for you to explore. We'll take the final messages here, angels, and that is, what is the question? How you can learn to follow your intuition. Okay, how you can follow. And when I'm saying learn, I will also want to add how you can trust your intuition more. Learn to follow it more, trust it more. How can the people trust it more? So they can remember that they're the magician. So they can remember that they're already the higher dimensional beings who already have this psychic gifts and knowledge embedded in their DNA. Arcturians, another higher dimensional energy coming through. Let's see. Sound and music. Okay. And the final one here. So the question is, how can you right now trust yourself more, trust your intuition, trust these inner knowings, these guidance, these, our journeys into the inner planes or the outer planes, into the star systems, within the self. Okay. First is, we got pure white light, DNA healing, sacred geometry. I'm going to come to this in a minute. Let's start with this. Sound and music. So I feel like that for some of you, either you are musicians, you write music, you listen to music, you're artists, express yourself through that. And for most of you, what I'm feeling is that listen to music, get connected to music and sound, because there is a higher vibrational frequency that's embedded in sound. Okay, so just the way we have colors, colors emit a certain frequency, colors emit a certain vibration, thoughts have a certain vibration, sound has a vibration. Okay, so I'm sensing over here that in Golden Atlantis, it says here, the people loved harmonious music that kept their frequency high, provided inspiration, and opened up to creativity. They built sound chambers of perfect geometric proportions for healing and to balance the chakras. Appropriate music was played in the teaching temple so that the children's mind would be receptive to absorbing and assimilating information. Okay? In the halcyon times, there was no rock or heavy metal, as no one needed to express disharmony or discord. Instead, they were attuned to the infinite. So, harmony. This is the card of harmony. Your guidance is to make sure that everything in your life is in balance and accord. Learn or teach in a relaxed way. It is also a reminder that beautiful music and chanting can change your mood and lift your spirits. So you can tap into, if you are into chanting, whatever chants that you may like, you can listen to it, explore. I mean, there's a lot of beautiful material there in YouTube. You can explore that. There's also the sound frequencies that resonate at different chakras, okay? Whether it is a heart chakra, just listen to different frequency music and then feel it out. I want you to feel it out rather than asking someone else to suggest something to you. That's how you're trusting yourself. You listen to a few different places and you listen to it, plug yourself in, see how you feel. How does that shift, or where are you feeling it in your body? Are you feeling it in your heart? Are you feeling it in your chest? Are you feeling it in your belly? Are you feeling it in your legs? Or is there a thumping sensation in your head? There may be, just because these are like different activations when we listen to different frequency music, and this beautiful harmonious frequency music that so many amazing people have put out there in the internet. So have a look at that. The guidance here is to connect with higher frequency music. So perhaps when you are in your creative time, play some frequency music. I mean, I tend to do that when I am reading, because I spend a lot of my time exploring, reading, whatever I'm doing for my work, or when I am working in the kitchen or I'm out in my yard doing some work. I'm always I love listening to either sounds of the nature, or at times then I listen to frequency music or higher vibrational sounds or affirmations that resonate at a higher octave. Okay, so a higher octave. That's going to assist you to tune in more to your intuition, and you'll be able to tap in. And this I would recommend is don't reach out to other people to do that for you. You do that for yourself. Okay, that's one. And second is to look at, what is it that brings you happiness? We got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, that's beautiful. Meaning that trust yourself. What has been the previous cycle? Okay, understand and learn. Before the 10 comes a 9. 9 is the Hermit energy. Reflect back on, what has your life been? Is it a repeating pattern in my life? Or can I change something about a same thing that keeps going on and on in my life? Is this something you're repeating? Are you constantly coming from a place of reaction? Or are you now coming from a place of understanding and growth? So taking a higher perspective, you're going to be able to trust your guidance that comes in. You're going to be able to trust what comes forth for you. Okay, so that's wonderful. And the final one that I'm going to say over here is, this talks about pure white light, DNA healing, and sacred geometry. So again, you may be drawn to different sacred geometry. So if you're drawn to mandalas, you're drawn to different geometric patterns, I would highly recommend, whether you visually you look at them, you draw them out, you're drawn to mandala drawings or colorings, do that, or create your own, or have geometric shapes. I mean, I'm actually visiting my family in San Francisco, so I'm not in my space. I've just borrowed their crystals. Actually, these are all the crystals that I've given them. Yes, I end up giving amethyst to all family. So yeah, let me just see this one that I have. So like, okay, this is like a pattern, right? And it has styrations in it too, right? So what you could do is, if you're drawn to crystals, we did get the crystals card here. You could choose. I generally in my readings, you may see that I have geometric shapes because I'm drawn to a lot of sacred geometric shapes. So you know, whether you like the shape of a Merkaba, or you like a pyramid, whatever you're called to, or a tower, a point, whatever that may be. Just explore that. Explore that. I feel like there's going to be a greater intuition that gets unlocked and tapped. You're going to be intuitively drawn towards certain shapes and certain symbols, and that's going to awaken and help you. Okay, sacred geometry is feeling very, very. DNA healing is coming in through white light. I feel like if you're meditating, or if you have been someone who's been meditating, meditate with the golden white light, because I'm seeing the same color blue here. Hey, this is going to help you awaken your third eye. It's going to give you greater perception. It's going to open up a lot more. So you pull down the white light from your soul star chakra and bring it down into the physical body. And that white light is going to fill your aura with clear intentions and clarity that comes in. Wow. That was a long reading. I thought this was going to be a short reading. Yes, thank you, angels. Thank you for these blessings, beautiful high beings of light, for making me a channel today here. So these are some ways that I was drawn to bring forth the messages for you that's going to help you to strengthen your third eye, to awaken more of your psychic abilities, and live your true soul's path and purpose. So thank you all for joining me today. If you'd like something personal, reach out to me. And I'll be starting a lot more of the sessions on chakra healing, chakra attunement, bringing in the golden light, so that we can clear our aura. If you're interested in that, you can email me, but in the title, write down sessions and classes with me. So that way I know what you're looking for and the email doesn't get kind of lost in the plethora of emails. Thank you so very much, and blessings be to all, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.